Hello, scrappy friends. Welcome to my YouTube Live. If this is your first time here, my name is Diane Gutierrez and I am a scrapbooker and a creative memories advisor located in Southern California, where it's pretty chilly today. Well, not chilly compared to the rest of the world, but chilly for me, especially here in my scrap room. So I've had to turn off the heater so I don't blow a fuse during our live today, but it's all good. It's all good. So at least I can go live, right? If you're on my Facebook page as well, you know, yesterday I had some major technical difficulties, and I think that my software subscriber has sent me a fix last night, so I'm going to give it a try later. So if you're on my Facebook page, join me over there later. I'll probably try and jump on and see if the fix they gave me worked. But as far as YouTube, we are all good to go. So thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And we are going to do a little bit of chatting and then a little bit of scrapbooking. Okay, so we are going to let's chat first. Let's do that, and we'll talk about what is new with Creative Memories this week. And here it is. Their brand new wedding collection was launched this week. It's called Something Blue. It looks absolutely beautiful, but I have not seen it in person. My shipment comes on Saturday, so hopefully it's as beautiful as it looks online. But I love the color scheme, blues and greens. There's not a lot of green in this collection, but blues and greens were pretty popular last year for weddings, so I like how they're staying so current with the color scheme. But a lot of fun stuff, and 2 packs of paper, including one of those is vellum paper, so that makes it very light, delicate papers for a wedding collection. So I'm very excited to see this up close and personal. And we'll just go through a few different slides here showing what's in the new collection. Here we go. I'd like to put these slides on the screen, and I do this on my Facebook page too. And when you see advisors putting these advertisements, I guess you can say, on their Facebook page, know that there's always inspiration in them, and that's why I use them. And I try and pick the ones that have the page layout. So you'll see there in the middle of the screen the page sample that they gave us. So most of the ones I have in here for us today have these page samples. So there's embellishments. They have some new embroidered embellishments, which look like those are going to be pretty fun. But I'm not 100% sure that those are acid free. I'm hearing that they're not. So, use that with some caution. And then there's, of course, stickers and matte packs to go with it. And here's the paper that I was talking about, the pattern paper and the vellum. Cute page layouts they have for us. And then, of course, my favorite thing released is the new scalloped heart border maker cartridge. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to get my hands on this one and see what it does. But you'll see it punches out a little scalloped heart. It's an edge punch, so on the edge there's that little scalloped heart. The heart is the fallout, so we can now reuse those hearts as well. So I think there's going to be a lot of options to use that cartridge. And here's some up close examples of what it's going to look like. It's just so beautiful. I'm just loving the colors in this collection. And then also a new cardstock color. So it's called Cool Gray. It looks pretty nice. I don't use a lot of gray, but I did get a pack of this so I can give it a try, because I do like to have gray. It's a great neutral to have in my stash, and I'm so glad they have a new shade of it out. Not a huge fan of the beige. You probably have seen me use it, but I'm going to be more excited for this Cool Gray. Okay, and then the third page kit, simple page kit, came out as well. And stay tuned. I'm going to try and do this one a little bit differently. I have a couple ideas I want to do to reinvent, I guess, or redo this page kit. So they're going to have a new page kit every month. This is the 3rd one so far. So they're really super fun and easy to do. If you haven't seen these, I highly recommend them if you want to just whip out some pages at a crop. And right now, I think all 3 are still in stock. So you don't have to go in and buy just one. You can pick up all 3 of them and give them a try. Okay, so that's what's new around Creative Memories. Some of you may have already received your orders too, but being in California, I usually get mine a little bit later, so it won't be here till Saturday. But like I said, if you're looking for an advisor and you don't have one, then all my information is always in the description of all my videos. You can click the link there, and I'd be happy to help you with whatever your needs are. Okay, so today, like I said, we are going to work. It's over here. It's over. Where is my? Let's see. It's here we go. Whoops. There we go. I have a few changes on my platform today. We're going to be working on the 101 scrapbooking ideas and sketchbook. This has been a fun book. Hi, Barb. Yep. If you didn't know, I have a on my Facebook page. I'm doing a series over there called Keeping It Simple, which I do here on YouTube as well, but they're kind of totally different. On YouTube, I do more of the mini series, and I do 3 videos in a row, all with the same topic. On Facebook, I'm using this book to I went through and picked out all the ones that I thought were what I consider simple, keeping it simple, which would mean that it's easy to design and simple cuts, and maybe even easy to put into a 2-page layout. So I went through the book, I saw several, and every other week I'm on Facebook doing another one from the book that I feel is keeping it simple and getting our pages done. So hop on over there if you haven't seen that yet. And that's what I unfortunately missed yesterday because of my Facebook glitch. But yep, hopefully I'll get to it this afternoon. I think it's all fixed and ready to go. Okay, so today, if you have the book and you want to follow along in your book, we are going to be on page 71. And I'm going to put it up here on the screen so that those of you that don't have the book, you can, you can screenshot it if you like. And we'll talk about the sketch, and then we'll create it or recreate it using different tools and different paper. Let me put it up here on the screen for you. Okay, here it is. This is a fun looking sketch. I like this one. I've been waiting to do this one, and I'm going to do something a little different with those little side tabs. I'm going to call them tabs today, and I am going to bring in the new tab punch to create those tabs off to the right hand side over there. I think that's so cute, and I think this is going to be a great one to stretch into a 2-page layout today. Hopefully when I'm done you'll agree, but I'm going to stretch this into a 2-page layout, keeping the same page design. Of course, you know me, I love that element of the tag punch, and they did it in a big long strip. That's super fun. We haven't seen that before. So other than that, there's a block in the center of the page and a strip of paper and a few photos. I'm going to get on a couple more, especially because I'm doing a 2-page spread. But on a page like this, to keep that design, if you wanted to recreate it exactly like this and only do a 1-page, then Peekaboo Pockets would be the best option to get more photos on and keep the same design concept. Okay, let's come on back, and I'll come to my overhead and put that sketch up there, and we'll talk more about it as we go through. Okay, let me get a little bit more situated here. For my layout today, I'm going to keep this one aside actually so I can glance at it if I need to. I'm going to be using the Adventure Parks collection today to do my page. I am not doing a amusement park pictures, so I'm going to use this a little bit different, but I love the fun and bright colors of this. I'm going to be working on, here I'll show you some photos of my daughter and I. Well, actually all 3 of my kids are here. When we this was back in 2008. I was a Girl Scout leader, and they had camp, Girl Scout camp, and my whole family got to go. Both my girls were Girl Scouts. My son, they always had a boys unit, so for the leaders, so he was able to participate too. So I think that these photos are going to be perfect for this collection. And I mean, my collection is going to be perfect for my photos. Let me get that straight. I need to grab here something. I do have some photos, one photo that I do need to cover up some of those faces. But anyway, that's what my goal is today. It's going to be more of an outdoorsy type photo layout, but using the adventure park. So hopefully I can pull this off. I'm just going to cover up a few faces on this last photo. I'm covering up so much I probably shouldn't even use the photo, but it's here, it's ready to go. So okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, some of these are so small you can't tell. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photos. 8 photos to get on this layout today. So I'll put those aside and we'll get going. So what we need to do is we need to pick our base pages, and for my base pages today I'm going to use this beautiful blue. It's little polka dots. And this actually, the other side, this was a hard decision because I love the Fast to Fab inspired pages that came in this collection, but I'm willing to sacrifice it today for that pretty blue on the other side. But that was a tough choice, I have to say. Also because I'm going to be also using 2 more pages of the Fast to Fab inspired pages. So I like them so much, but I'm going to use the back sides today. I'm thinking I should get another pack of the Fast to Fab inspired pages and put them aside and not use the back side because I really do like it. Okay, let me put that aside, and then I have some scraps and some coordinating cardstock that we'll probably maybe bring in for embellishments. I just wanted to have it handy in case we need it. Okay, base pages out. Let me grab my gray mats. It makes it a lot easier to move my layout in and out when I'm filming, especially. So I can move it out and cut. There we go. And move that. My little sketch here is getting in the way. I want to change my lighting too, so that's not so much glare for you guys. There we go. Okay. Nice. Let's see if we can shrink the sketch a little bit. Let's see. Might be too small. I want you guys to be able to see it. There. Try that. Okay, has anyone done this page number 71 in the book yet? Let me know. Let me know what papers you used. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is create the background. It's kind of the order I always go in. And what they had in what we'll see in the sketch, there is a block of paper. And that block of paper is a 9 3/4 inch by 8 inch. So if you're going to make this into a 2-page layout, you will probably need to have 2 pieces of paper. There's no way to cut it and get that size piece out of one. You could play with it, maybe do a 6 inch by 8 inch piece. It'd be a little smaller, but I do like the size they recommended. I did put the link to the original blog post as well in the description of the video. Okay, so that's the 9 3/4. Turn it. I don't have a directional piece, so I don't have to worry about that today. So that's by 8. And that goes on one side. And I mean, I guess we could pay attention to kind of how we cut it. Maybe use the back side, that piece for some border later on, maybe. And again, by 8 inches. And there we go. So this part, I'm just doing the same thing on both sides. And this block comes all the way to the edge over here. And I'm going to do the same thing and scoot this block all the way to the edge on the left-hand side as well. And as far as where it goes on the paper, you can, I think it was recommended to come up a little bit here, so it's coming down, it's at 1 3/4. But again, you can play with that once you get your photos on here and see what you like. Okay. Then there's another strip of paper that's down here at the bottom. You can see it up there in the sketch. And this one is 9 3/4 by 1 inch. So I'm going to cut the 1 inch first. No, I'll do the 9 3/4 actually. It'll give me a little bit of a chunk of paper here that I could use. Whoops. So Barbie, you haven't done this one yet? It's kind of fun. I haven't done it yet either, but it looks fun. It looks fun to have all those tabs at the other side. You could also use the tag punch to create tag toppers for that too. Okay, so I have a piece for each side. Let's do our scraps. Let's see here. We might need that little piece. Okay, and then this one comes down here. It's offset a little bit. And again, you can play with that however you like it once you see how your photos are going to line up. Okay, and then the next thing that I want to do is to create those little tags over here. And you can use little rounded rectangles like they did in the sketch. Like I was saying, you can use your tag punch and create little tag toppers. This is pretty wide, depending if you wanted the 1 inch or 2 inch. I mean the half inch, 1 inch, any of the, actually these would work. You'd get more if you use the 1 inch, less if you use the 2 inch, right? But I'm gonna bring in the new tab punch, and I'm gonna create the tabs for that section. So let me scoot these aside and show you how I'm gonna do that, because I need to make 8 of these. So I'm gonna need my tag punch, and I'm also gonna need the square punch. Let's see how big this one is. I'm gonna bring in my scraps that I had here of my pattern papers. This is great for some scraps. And let's see, that one's that. Okay. So for each tab that I'm gonna make, I need to punch 1 square and 1 tab. Let me get a little Post-it note so I can punch it. I'm just gonna use the back side of the punch so I can see exactly where I'm placing it. So this is 1 3/4 inch, and this is probably about a 2 inch, so it fits perfectly in there. And I don't have enough left to make a tab, so I'll just use this other scrap. Okay, so here's my idea. Let's see if we can work this out. I'm going to, whoops, fold it the right way. Create the tab. You just fold it in half, and then I'm going to adhere it right to this other piece of paper and make the tab. Okay, let me grab my adhesive. And the width of this is 1 and 1.75, so 1 3/4. So it's going to fit perfectly and create our tabs. Okay, so just a little bit different design than what they used, but I think it's going to work out well. And I need 8 of these. So I have a tab, and a square. And some of the papers I'm going to use the back side, and others I am not. Let's get rid of that. This one had a little handle left. Don't need my Post-it note. That's 2, 3. Let's see. I like the stripe. I think I also, let's see if we're gonna like, well, there it is. Yeah, that's kind of cute. So I'll do 2 of this one. And I'll do one side with the stripe and one side with the tickets. Let's see if I could squeeze in one more. There we go. I think the little punch out that comes out from the tab punch is really cute too, and I've been thinking of some ideas to use that. I think that would be really fun. And I almost was going to do it on this one, because on this layout, because it would be really cute coming off the top of that too. So that's another option. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 5. I like this yellow one. Let's see. Yeah, let's go across this way. I should have plenty to do both sides. There's 7. And we can decide. This would be kind of fun. If you line it up on the other side, you can see where your tab is going to be folded. So it looks like I'm going to get a camera and a little arrow on it. I like that. So you could move your punch around to make sure you're getting exactly what you want. I'm not sure how this is going to line up when I put them together, so let's do a red one too. Why not? Have some options. One more. Okay, now I just need to adhere all these together, and I'll have my tabs. Let's see, that's the one I wanted intentionally. Well, they both are really cute. We'll do this one as red. So I'm just folding my tab in half. A little adhesive on both sides. I'm moving this edge of the paper up to the top edge of the flap on the tab, right here. Let me scoot this over here so you can see. Okay, and it fits perfectly. Okay, let's try this one out and see if we like it. I do like how the print came out. Cute. And let's see. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I like it. Let's try our stripes and see. This is a little bit time consuming. This is why this one didn't make the cut, for the keeping it simple. A lot of cutting and pasting on this one. Okay, I don't like the way my stripes were going. Let's turn it. Oh yeah, that lined up pretty good on some of them. The blue one. And we'll see. I do have one extra if I don't like it. And the little tickets are cute. Let's see. Some of these are going to get tucked under each other, so all we'll probably see is the top part as well. Anybody doing any crafting in their rooms today? Or are you just watching? What are you guys working on? That one lined up nicely. I really like the yellow. Let's see here. Oh, I don't think I could get these to match up. That's okay. Okay, almost done. Go. And the yellow one. Whoops. I want to make that one a little straighter. There we go. 8. So if you had some kind of punch that you can punch out something a little quicker, the rectangles they used took a little bit of time, would take a little bit of time as well, but all worth it. It'll just be a cute page when it's done. Okay, so that was the square punch and the tab punch. I have a few tools to bring in today too, so let's put this down back in our view. Okay, let's move these out of the way completely. I feel like I'm way off to the side of my desk today. Okay, so these are going to come on the far right hand side. I like that where they had it placed, and I think it's going to be perfect for my layout as well. And I'm just going to stagger them like they did in the sketch. Okay, it looks like they started at the top, and I'm just going to place them in, and we'll come back through, and if we want to rearrange some of them, we can. First row, I'm just going to line up across like that. One more. I think, let's see, how many did they put? No, they put 4. It looks like 4. Yes, 4. And then they came back through and did something like this. So I'm just going to tuck them a little bit more in until you get the look you want. There we go. And I think I'm going to put this one maybe to the edge. Looks like they did something like that. I think that's nice. I don't really want too much of the red together. Let's see what we have here. Continue on. I have a lot of multicolors, so let's change this. And this would really depend on you and what you like. Let's move this one right in here. And we'll put yellow up here at the top. And then the blue next to that. And I don't want the red to be close to that one. So let's see what we want to do here. Let's take this one. And let's do it like this. Move the yellow over. Minor details, right? Just trying to see what I like. And let's put this right there. And that's right, I had one extra. That's what it was. So what I'm going to do is probably take out this one and put my light blue. I want the blue, the light blue up there at the top. That's why I was like, why are mine not fitting? I had an extra one, but you know what? You can always work it in somehow if you wanted to. So, okay. Save that one for another layout. And then this piece comes right, how do they have that one? They have it tucked under. And this on top of that. There we go. Theirs looks a little bit more flush, so we can play with that if we wanted to. Okay, but that's the main idea. So let me try and get those adhered down, because that's going to be a little bit of a procedure here, because I want to make sure that, let's keep them in the same order. They don't start moving around on us too much, because that'll just be frustrating. Okay, let me get a little bit of adhesive under here. Hi, Cindy. Okay, did I leave enough room? Okay. So, first one, I'm going to bring the sketch here a little closer. Maybe we can try to recreate what they have here. Okay, so this one, I'm going to tuck mine in pretty far. I like about that much. That looks like it's about an inch showing. So you probably wouldn't need a full square. I just wanted to, yeah, that's exactly an inch. I did the square punch because it was easy to punch, and it doesn't take up that much paper. Okay, so then I had, oh, I mixed them up. Let's see, we don't want reds together, so I'm just going to line these up. Oops, a little bit of adhesive. I used the wrong one. Let's move that out of there. So I want to keep it loose enough where I can still come back through and slide the next one under. Okay. And then this piece comes get rid of the, okay, there we go. I'm going to show about half an inch. I'm going to come back to that one. Okay. Yeah, this one's a little tedious to adhere. You get the bottom one down, then you have to loosen it up to get the top one in. Okay, now let's do another red one. Sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. She hears me talking, so she comes in. And then she sleeps. Okay, that's that one. And then let's do the yellow one. Get a little bit of adhesive under there. And now under that one. And one more. Sorry if you can't see this. Hopefully you can get the idea. Here we go. Those were not down. Yeah, this is a hard one. You guys are seeing me struggle here a little bit with these. Just trying to get them in the right position. And then this little piece comes to right about there. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to make one change. Taking this one out, and I'm changing it for this one. I had too many multicolors over here. You couldn't see any of them. So I'm just going to change those around. There we go. Okay. Push it up so you could see it. There we go. That was a little bit of a challenge, I will say. Let me get a little more adhesive under here. There, and I'll come back through with some little word sentiments, right, and put them on there like they did. I like that. Of course, I love my little mini stickers. Oh, Carla, you're in Arizona. I was just in Arizona, Carla, last week. We should have arranged that better. Whereabouts in in Arizona are you? That's funny. Okay, now let's go ahead and lightly get this one down, at least so that we could get going on. So it stops moving around on us, right? Okay, I'm coming down 1 3/4 of an inch right there. Yes, the Belinda, the papers in the inspiration are super duper girl. I love that pack. That would be so fun. I think I agree. The one they have in the inspiration is also super cute. And this one I'm gonna just try and arrange it. It looks like I have it about the 2-inch mark. I'm gonna just put a little bit of adhesive under there to kind of keep it from sliding, so that I can move it if I want to. Apache Junction. Okay, so I was in Mesa, which is really close. Yeah, we should arrange that. We should have arranged that better. That would have been fun. Okay, so the tag element that they have coming across here, I'm going to bring in this fun paper with the little stars on it. And I'm going to do a 2.5 inch. Right now this is a 12-inch piece, so I'm going to go 2.5 inches, and I'm going to cut it to 11. And that might be, I think in their directions it was 11.5, but we'll make it work. And then of course I'm going to bring in my, yeah, that's fun. My 3-in-1 tag, beveled tag punch, you know, my favorite punch. So of course that's on the sketch. I'm going to make sure that stays. Hi, Michelle. Thank you. This is a fun one. Okay, so I have my tag punch at the top, and then it needs a fishtail at the bottom. So we have our banner. They're both the same. Take the same size cuts of paper, so why not bring that one in? Whoops. And instead of going over here, since I am making a 2-page layout, I'm stretching it to put it over on the other page, like that. And that's how I'm stretching my sketch. So instead of having the 1 page, I want to get more photos on. So I like the idea of having this jumbo tag here. I just didn't want it on the other page. So just sliding it over here and putting it right there. Somewhere out there. I'm going to leave it a little bit loose for now until we decide on our photos. So this strip is going to hold some photos, and then I'm going to put the rest of the photos over throughout my block area. Okay, let me bring these back in and make some decisions. Let's see. I think I had these in somewhat order. I want to have a strip coming down here. So I'm going to change what they have there. You know I'm going to do that because I have more photos that I want to get on, and I need to figure out how I'm going to get them there. So now I'm just kind of looking at my photos, and I picked out 3 that I think I can trim down to go on the tag. I like that element that they had already done for us, so keep that. And then I just have to get all my other photos, and they're all horizontal. I don't have any vertical, so I'm just going to do a strip here, and then these last 2 will go right over there. Now I know I've said this before, when I have a strip like this, you could it's just going to, if you put the 6x4s down in a row, they'll fit. You just won't have any of your paper exposed behind. I like to have a little paper exposed. So let's see, I could do a couple things. I could do 5. I can keep them at 4 inches. It looks, I mean, let's see, before I speak, let me see what I have here. My tag is still loose, but I do kind of want a little of the yellow paper coming out behind there. I always say like 3.5 by 5.5 is my friend. I can't really trim this one too much without cutting off some of the people in our group. I have a little bit right there, so let's see what that is. It's just a little bit of a trim. So now what I'll do is I'll just trim all of them to that same size, which is now about 5 3/4, about 5 5/8. Of course, I had to pick a silly size, but you can always adjust your photos. Okay, so I'm just going to use this one for a guide and make them all at least the same width. And one more. And then I have to decide how much I want to take off the top, the height of each one. Let's see. Yeah, I have enough space in each one. So let's let me see here. What is, let's see what if we like 3 3/4. No, yeah, 3 3/4. And see if we want a little bit more after we do that. Whoops. Three and 3/4. I think I want to scoop this one up so that the tag is, the reason I scooted it up is there's a lot of blue here, and this one is more green, and that there's a lot going on here. So when I had it down here, it just seemed a little too much blue, I guess. It seems like it just flows better with this picture down here, and I can still even overlap it a tad if I wanted to. So yeah, I like the 3 3/4 by 5 5/8. So play with your photos, see what fits for you. Okay, I think it looks good in a strip like this because I have this long strip here. Okay, and the other side, I think, what did they recommend? 5 by 4s, but I think let's just see if we want to keep them exactly the same like we did here. I don't have much room to trim at the top, so let's go this direction. I like that. Same with this one. I don't have much room. 1/4 inch doesn't change it all that much. Okay. Just a little bit of a trim. Okay, that's 5 of my photos. Now over here, I had already pre-cut some little squares so I can show you. What they recommended in the sketch was to make your mats 2 2/4. No, 2 1/4. I'm sorry, 2 1/4. 2 2/4 would be 2.5, wouldn't it? 2 1/4 inch squares, and then put 2 inch photos in the inside there. So if you didn't want a mat, you can make your photos 2 1/4, or if you want a mat, then you make your photos 2 inches. So I think I'm going to try the 2 inches first. Let's see. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to line up my photo. I don't have a template for a 2 inch photo. So on this one, let's see here. I just basically want me, my face. So I think it's gonna work out good to be a 2-inch photo. My other two photos, I think, let's see. And then on this one, it's my daughter doing a little bit of dress up. Of course, I am going to cut off. It's kind of a blurry photo anyway, so I don't really mind. I didn't want to use it as a big photo on my page because it was kind of blurry. Okay, I'm just going to play with this until I get it down to a size 2 by 2. Let's see, do this, and then it's not so important to have her friend there in the background, so there we go. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute because it just really focused in on her, and you can't really even tell that's blurry. And now this one with my son. He's like in a little bounce house, so there's a lot of wasted space on this photo. Easy to choose this one to be one that I'm cropping way down. Okay, so that's 2 inches that way. Come up to the top of his head. And let's see. Super cute. It's like a little film strip over here. So if you had like some kind of film strip, would be very cute here too. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let me get those adhered onto the little mats. You guys hear humming? Huh. Let me know. Where is my... Huh. Huh. Let me know. Are you guys hearing a humming sound? Like, I don't have anything on. My heater's off. Oh, interesting. Huh. That's a little concerning. So I had a video that I had to redo because there was humming. That was a little different. It was more like a clicking sound, like something was sitting on my keyboard, that kind of sound. Like dee 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 dee. Is that what you're hearing? Or it's more like a humming? Yeah, I don't have anything else on. I'm looking around. There we go. See, I think I might actually get some string on this and highlight the fact that it's a tag because it blends into that blue paper pretty good right there. You can't even see it. Oh, you hear the humming too. Wow, you guys, I apologize. I do not know what that is. Huh. That is not good. Let me try turning off my mic. Okay, I've switched to my built-in mic on my computer. Can you hear me now? It's hard to ask that, huh? When I, if you can't hear me, then you can't hear me. Asking the question. Okay. So you can't hear me with, okay, so you hear me without humming. So my mic is off, but you're no humming. Okay. And it's my built-in mic on my computer. So we'll go with that as long as you can hear me. So, okay, better. Yeah, I could maybe move my computer closer. I don't know if we can do this while we're online. There we go. Move my computer a little closer, so. Okay, wow, okay, so no more humming. It had to have been my microphone. Oh, goodness gracious. One thing, it's another. Okay, oh, I'll look into that. Ay, ay, ay. So I'm just going to continue, and I'm just going to put a little adhesive on these so that they stay down for us. I like my arrangement so far. Thank you guys for letting me know that. Okay, let's get these down, and we'll be ready to embellish this. Okay, let's do that. Okay. They had a couple of, I'm going to remove the sketch, I think, from, go to my other overhead. There we go. Because I moved my computer closer and running out of room here on my desk. Okay. Let's see here. So they had in the sketch, now I'll show you this way. You know, I like to cover up my seam right here, and they used a border sticker here and here on both of those. But you can really use a border sticker, or of course, border making cartridge, a border punch, anything that you like, washi tape, whatever you like to put to cover up your seams, or leave it. But I think it looks a little bit unfinished, so I'm going to bring in some border stickers that I just had in my stash that I didn't, the border stickers that came with this collection I think weren't going to work for me today, so I went hunting for a few of those. And I think on this side I'll put a border sticker, and on this side I'm going to put a border punch. I'm going to bring in my border making system. Okay, so I just have to decide what I like. Oh, I think that's going to be too many dots, although I really like that one. The arrows are cute. And then I have this little diamond. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one, actually. It's a little thinner, and I think it'll be perfect. Let's try it out. And I'm just going to come up here to the corner of our block and run it right down to the bottom of the block down here. Okay, let's trim that. And probably come back through with a little more wet adhesive when I'm done there. Yeah, I like that. Over here, let's make a commitment on this tag. They have it something like this. I want a little bit of the block showing on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and commit to that. There we go. Okay, and the border punch. I'm going to bring in Shutter Love. This came out at the same time as Adventure Park collection came out, and I'm going to punch one border. Whoops. Using red. I feel like everything is really close now. So there we go. Let's move that up. And I just need one strip. I was looking for something that I can do diagonal that would still look like the design when it was done. So I thought I haven't used this one much, so again, this one has cute little hearts that come out. I might pick those out later, but right now I'm just going to scoot them off to the side. Oh, I said red. This is actually cranberry, I believe. Okay. Let's scoot this one back in. And my idea is to just get rid of that little, put it running across this way. We can go either way with this one. I think I like it better with the cameras flush up against the tag. So I don't need all of them. We'll save that one for, maybe we'll incorporate it on the other side. And this just helps to bring in a little bit more red on my second page. I feel like there's a lot of red over here because of the tags. Okay, let's do that. Any of the colors would be nice because luckily there was a lot of options on this one since I used a lot of multicolors. Whoops. Okay. Yep. Could also repeat one of those over here if we wanted to. I think I'm going to try and just put it a little on top of the tag and see if I like it a little better. Not much different, but there we go. Okay. Let's do our title and our journaling, and then we'll do some little bit more embellishing. Let's keep that one aside in case we decide. I'm going to use this open area right here for my title and my journaling. Let's see what I have here. I brought in some journaling cards. I wasn't sure what color I would want to use, but I think I'm only going to use one, but I wasn't sure because I wanted to see what it would look like. So I have the blue stripes, blue polka dots. I think I'm going to go with this darker blue. And put some of this aside. That whole gang is going to be, that's a matte card also, and that's going to be my title. Okay, so let's see, 3.5, 3 and 3.25. Let me turn around, make sure I'm doing 3.25, since this is the one I like. And I think I'll do that right there. Now my title, I want to put right here. I brought in my templates because I thought, how much room am I going to have? It looks like I have about 3.25 inches right here. I could go above a little bit. 3.5 would be pretty tight. Would still work. So if I wanted to mat it, I could go 3.5. Oh, let's do 3.5 with this first. That's what we'll do. We'll do 3.5 with this first because it fits pretty good on there. See, I don't know if you can see that, but I have my little template. They're just my photo templates, but I wanted to see how much I have to cut. 3.25 gets really close to the edge of the wording. So now I know I have a little bit more wiggle room. I like to slide sometimes my template right in there with it. cut it. Yeah, this is a perfect title for these girls. What did I say, 3.5? Yeah, most of the girls that they were in my Girl Scout troop normally, and then so we all kind of stayed together in a group here with the addition of some other campers. Okay. And let's see here. Take a little off the top there. Oh, that was perfect. Okay. I think I could always do something like that. I wanted it a little smaller. Yeah, I'm gonna do it a little smaller. Change my mind. Let's do 3.25. And so I can mat it. I think I want to mat it because it's yellow on yellow. I was wondering about that. Yeah, the other side said happy, 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 which I liked as well. And I almost went with that, but there was another card that this one was a big happy, 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 and it wouldn't fit there. Because this group of girls, they were always happy, 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 full of energy. But I really liked the gang. See how it said happy, happy, happy? Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to trim a little bit more of that yellow off and then decide here, how am I going to mat it? I do have a little piece of blue here. Is that going to be perfect? It will be when I trim this just a little bit of a sliver. So much for measuring. There we go. Funny how I am so willing to cut once I realize I have a scrap of paper that works. All of a sudden, my title and my pictures can get a little smaller. There we go. Okay. There, that should help that pop right out. No, those are down. Okay. Scoot that up so I can get my journaling card on there. Perfect. I like it. Yeah, I think this collection is going to work out perfect for this Girl Scout outing. Okay, I'm ready to embellish. Yay. Let's clean up just a teeny bit here. So I make some more room here for you to see everything. Okay. I did not pull a lot of embellishments, so I'm going to try my hardest to use what came with this collection. With maybe some enamels I have here from the This Life collection. So let's see. Plus I have my embellishment box right here with me too, so if I have something, need something, I can look through there. Okay. Let's see here. There's going to be a few on here. I already know. I can see what a character. That's cute. Because if I could move, let's see. I'm going to bring. I thought I had my circles laying here to show you guys. I'm going to embellish right here and probably over here. And other than that, that's probably it. Let's see what they recommended in the book. Yep, right here, and oh, they did down here, but same idea. Okay. I'm really not enjoying this little piece right here, so I'm not sure if I'm going to trim that or cover it up with something. Okay, well this one right here, Big Smiles, super cute. I like the what a character. Thinking I could swap him around and put it up there. Okay, we'll come back to that. I do like, look, fun this way. cute too. Never grow up. Let me get my mat out here. I like to say cheese. And then there's just a lot of hearts and stars. Exhausted. That would be for me after these days. This was a whole week of 5 days of day camp. I need a whole page layout to talk about that. Oh, look, the sunglasses are cute. The emit ones. Oh, even these little tabs are cute. Look who it is. Okay. Okay. There's a lot that's going to work. Even the snacks, because, oh, here, she has a snack that they made. Every day they make their own snack, plus snacks throughout the day. Fun times. Okay, I got to make a decision here. So, let's see what I have so far. I have too much blue? Let's see. I kind of like this over here in our little area that says that's for our photo strip. But I also like, uh-oh, I stuck it down a little too hard. It might have committed without realizing it. There we go. I like this one. It says, look who it is. And she's dressed up. And it would be cute to have tabs here because I have my tabs over there. And then what a sight. I am going to move these around. I'm fussing, aren't I? Here we go. This one's going to say, what a sight, because she's dressed up goofy. And then this one's going to say, look who it is, because he's a boy at a Girl Scout day camp, which there was a whole group of them. He wasn't alone. As you can see, some of his buddies. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here for a minute and put this one, I think, right over here, because that is so true. I would not want these girls, if they didn't have to ever grow up, that'd be great. Such fun times for them and for me. Okay, I'm going to pull out some word stickers here and see what I can do as far as putting some words here. I like the word silly. I'm just going to try and explain. Oh, look, family fun. Because, I don't know, it wasn't meant to be family fun, but we did make it pretty much about the whole family. Yes, sometimes my husband did participate in Girl Scout day camp. Not this particular one. But there we go. It's all about family fun. Dreams, make today count. So much fun. I'm trimming them down a little so they'll fit on my tabs a little bit better. I can pretty much have my whole journaling right here. Okay, so much fun. The word wonderful. I like it. Okay. Now I have to make a decision here about some of the areas. Let's see what stickers I have. Do I have anything green? Should have had this part planned out. It's more fun like this, right? You know what? I'm going to use this one. I think, where did my other sticker go? Say cheese. I'm going to trim it a little bit. Make it fit a little nicer into my area. Okay, it's not straight. That's okay. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, it's gonna go right there, kind of onto his photo. Yeah, cute. Over here, I'm gonna bring this up a little. I'm not bringing in bases today, did you notice that? I'm gonna go with what I have here as my bases. Okay, and some stars. Let's do some stars. Like that. The little one there. What other stars do we have? Let's move this one so we can bring it like this. And then I could bring in, here's another blue one. Cute. See if we can incorporate these blue glasses. Nope, I don't want to do that. Save those for another layout. Okay. I still have this if I want to bring in a camera. Too much red. We'll save it, put it in my embellishment box. And let's see, do we need anything else? I have my big smiles here. I'll go like that, pointing to that photo. And let's see, take a couple little hearts, stack them together, and do something like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I do want to actually come back and do one little heart in the center of that camera. Kind of looks like the cameras we used over there. And do I need any bling? I don't think I do. I'm just wondering if I need any more words over here. I don't know if I want to do every one. So I think I'm just going to do that. Just have those 4. And there we go. What about this part? I think I'm going to trim that part. Can't really see it on this side. The strip, but it does just look like it's, well, it doesn't really continue, does it? Because it stops there. But it's just a little bit of a layering. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do as far as embellishing. And I'm just taking another look before I make my final decision. Yeah, I think I like it. And I feel like this over here has a lot of color and kind of eye-catching, so I don't want to overdo it with my embellishments. So there we go. That's me taking the sketch on page 71 that looked like this with the different tabs, just a different style, still a tab, and I stretched it into a 2-page layout. So there we go. I hope that you like that. I hope that it kind of inspires you to give that sketch a try. It was fun. That was fun. Had a little bit of challenge getting those all lined up, but I think no matter what you put over there, it's probably going to be a little bit challenging as well. Let me get some of this out of the way. And there we go. So let me come on back. I could see you guys again, or you could see me, I suppose. There we go. Ooh, see how close I am now? Okay, well, I apologize about that humming. I will have to investigate that about my my microphone. That's not good. So, but thank you for sticking in there with me during that time, and thank you for letting me know, because I wouldn't know. I don't hear it over here, so I wouldn't never know. So thank you. But other than that, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I got a couple pages done. I hope you did too. So I'll be back in a couple weeks live again, and if you didn't know, I have a Keeping It Simple series Circle Edition going on right now, and the next one will air early next week, the last one. Okay, so thank you, everybody, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.